Good morning. Take your science textbooks and open page 108. We will be learning how to solve the numericals in motion. Let us start with examples. Example 8.5, page 108 of your textbook. It reads, a train starting from rest. Remember, starting from rest. Here we infer that the initial velocity is 0. So let us also continue writing down what we have. A train starting from rest attains a velocity of 72 km per hour. That means the final velocity is 72 km per hour. Now we know that we cannot use kilometer or hour as the units. The first thing we will have to convert is 72 km per hour to meter per second. For that, we multiply this with 1000 upon 3600. The two zeros cancel out, we get 36 twos are 72, so we get 20 meter per second. Assuming that the acceleration is uniform, find in 5 minutes. We also have time as 5 minutes, which will be 300 seconds. So we have the final velocity here, the initial velocity here, and the time. The question is, find the acceleration first. Now we know that acceleration is final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. Equation number 1. This will be 1 upon 15, which can be converted into, as we know, decimals, but because the textbook has 1 upon 15 meter per second square as the answer, we use the same. The second question says, the distance travelled by the train for attaining this velocity. Now we know that S is equal to ut plus half kT square. We can use this, but here, because the t is fairly large, we will require complicated or very large calculation. So instead, we use 2as equal to v square minus u square. Now we know that u square is 0, so we can say 2as is equal to v square. Bringing this down there, we get s equal to v square upon 2a. We have 20 the whole square upon 2 into 1 upon 15, that will be 400 into 15, the whole upon 2 we get 3000 as our time cost. Now 3000 meter obviously is equal to 3 kilometers. We go over to example 8.6. A car accelerates uniformly from 18 km per hour to 36 km per hour. So we have the initial velocity u equal to 18 km per hour. We converted 18 into 1000 upon 3600. The two zeros cancel out. We have 18 twos are 36 and we have, so our initial velocity is 5 meter per second. Final velocity is given to be 36 km per hour. This will be 36 into 1000 upon 3600. The 36 cancel out and we have 10 meter per second as our final velocity. The question: calculate 1D acceleration. Do we have the time? Yes, it is 5 seconds. Because the time is given to us here in seconds, we don't have to convert it, and therefore the first question, A equal to V minus U upon T, can be given as 10 minus 5 the whole upon 5, that is 5 upon 5, and we get 1 meter per second square as our first answer. Question number 2. The distance covered by the car in that time. Now here we can use either ut plus half at square, or we can use v square minus u square upon 2a. We will be using the latter because the other calculation will be fairly complicated. So we go for 2as equal to v square minus u square s equal to v square minus u square upon 2a, which will be equal to 10 square minus 5 square upon 2 into 1. Hundred minus 25 upon 2, 75 upon 2, and therefore we get 37.5 meter as our final answer. Example 8.7. It reads: the brakes applied to a car produces an acceleration of 6 meter per second square in opposite direction. Now because it is in opposite direction, the sign will not be plus, it will be minus, and therefore we say A equal to minus 6 meter per second square. If the car takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brake, time given 2 seconds, no conversion required so far, and here it says to stop, and therefore our final velocity is 0. Calculate the distance it travels during this time. Now first of all, let us calculate u, because for distance, calculation of distance, we will always require u. So first of all, we will say that A is equal to v minus u upon t, which will give us u minus 0 upon 2, acceleration is minus 6 equal to u upon 2, minus 12 equal to u. What am I doing here? Zero minus u upon t. So we have minus 6 equal to minus u upon 2. Therefore, minus 12 is equal to minus u, and therefore u will be equal to 12 meter per second. Now this, once we get the u, finding distance is very easy. 2as equal to v square minus u square, distance s is equal to v square minus u square upon 2a, s will be equal to 0 minus 12 the whole square upon 2 into minus 6. This will be minus 144 upon 2 into minus 6. We cancel this, we get 72. We cancel this and we get 9. So S is minus 9 upon minus 1, which is equal to 9 meters. Don't forget to take into account the signs involved. Now we go over to the questions. The last paragraph of page number 109. The first question says, a bus starting from rest, initial velocity 0, with a uniform acceleration of 0.1 meter per second square. For 2 minutes. Now remember, minutes cannot be used, convert it into seconds. Find the speed acquired, so we have to find the final velocity and d the distance travelled. We have also to find s. Equation number 1, to find v, a equal to v v minus u upon t. A is given to be 0.1, v is to be found, u is 0, t is 120. So we get 120 into 0.1 equal to v. It will be 12 equal to v, which is therefore the speed required is 12 meter per second as our first answer. The second question is the distance traveled s. Again, we can use 2as equal to v square minus u square s equal to v square minus u square upon 2a. S we have to find. V square is 12 the whole square minus u square is 0. 2 into a is 0.1. So we get 144 upon 0.2, which is equal to 720 meter. As our final answer. On the next page, question number 2. It says, a train is traveling at a speed of 90 km per hour. So the initial velocity here is 90 km per hour, converted 90 into 1000 upon 3600. The two zeros cancel out. We have 9 fours are and 9 tens are. We get this as 5, 2, 5, and we get 25 meter per second as our initial velocity. Brakes are applied so as to produce a uniform acceleration of minus 0.5 meter per second square. Remember, it is acceleration in opposite direction to the motion. Find how much for the train, how much far the train may go before it is brought to rest. Brought to rest will tell us that v is 0. Now we know that a is equal to v minus u upon t. 0.5 will be equal to 25 minus 0 upon So we have to first find the time. Now we have 2as equal to v square minus u square, s equal to v square minus u square upon 2a, which will be equal to 0 minus 25 the whole square upon 2 into minus 5 upon 10. So what we get is minus 625. Remember, square of any number is not negative. So even if this was minus 25, the square would have been plus 625, but the negative sign is outside the bracket, and therefore 625 being plus but outside, we have a negative sign, and therefore minus 625 So our final answer will be 625 meter. The third question. A trolley, while going down an inclined plane, has an acceleration of 2 centimeter per second square. A is given as 2 centimeter per second square, which will be 2 upon 100 meter per second square, which will be equal to 1 upon 50 meter per second square. So for the calculation, we will use this number. What will be its velocity 3 seconds after start? So time is given to be 3 seconds. Start means initial velocity is 0, and we have to find v. We have u, we have v, we have t. We will have to find, we have u, t and a we find. So the formula v minus u upon t, which is v minus 0 upon 3. A is given to be 1 upon 50 equal to v minus 0 upon 3. Therefore we have 3 upon 50 equal to v. So v is equal to 3 upon 50 meter per second. Your homework will be question number 4 and question number 5 on page 110. Let me write it down to you.